Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Thursday, February 27, 2020. I'd like to dedicate this video to Miss Shawnee V, one of my favorite commenters. Miss Shawnee V, you asked me to find a story that is crazy, one that is outrageous, and I found you one right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And if you need verification for the said information, please log on to WVLT. I will try to compose myself as I read this said information. Knoxville man arrested after attempting to burn everybody up. Officials with the Knox County Sheriff's Office said a man was arrested after he reportedly attempted to burn his sister's home down. Knoxville deputies responded to a domestic disturbance on the 300 block of Susong Drive on February 25th. According to KCSO, the victim told this dispatch her brother, Larry Green, had poured gas in the living room and was attempting to burn the house down. When officers arrived on the scene, Green was standing in a parking lot across the street from the home. Deputies said they approached Green and ordered him to drop his keys. Green then reportedly balled his fist in an aggressive way and began approaching officers. Officers said they attempted to take Green into custody, but he resisted. Deputies struggled with Green for a period of time before using a taser on him. Green was assessed by medical officials before being taken into custody. After Green was arrested, deputies made contact with the victim, who said her brother had been living with her for nearly 40 years. Imagine that. The victim said her brother arrived at the home carrying what appeared to be a gallon of water. According to reports, Green emptied the entire container throughout the living room, at which point the victim realized the liquid was gasoline. Green reportedly began to shout at the victim and asked where her credit card is. Deputies said Green then grabbed a lighter and said he was going to burn everybody up. Reports state Green continued to yell at the victim for several minutes. A man standing on the porch of the home when Green arrived. So he had sense to be outside. Quit playing. Oh my goodness. Told officers Green immediately walked into the home with the gallon jug of fuel and began pouring it throughout the living room. Both victims said Green suffers from an unknown mental disorder and has not been taking his medication, according to reports. His condition is unknown, but yet he's on medicine. Okay. Green was recently charged with possession of meth and has been involved with numerous verbal, physical altercations with officers in the past. Verifications for this story is WVLT News 8. First of all, yes, it's my commentary. Shawnee V, am I holding your attention now? 40 years of taking care of him? Come on now. What's really going on? Mentally disturbed, but yet you don't know what the condition is? So if you're taking care of him, why aren't you seeing that he takes his medicine? And why are you the one taking care of him? And is this an issue of just letting him stay there to collect a portion of his Social Security check? Because I would assume he is drawing something for you to be taking care of him for 40 years. And then I have to ask, how old are they? Interesting. You didn't smell the gasoline when he came in the door? Because you can smell petrol even in a container. And the fact that he poured it and stood there for several minutes ranting and raving about a credit card. But then when the cops come, this so-called other person is already outside on the porch. Miss Lady, let me tell you something. You should have knocked your brother out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because see, the call wouldn't be, hi, my brother's trying to burn my house down. It would be, I have a package here for you to pick up and take it to the emergency room because it does not belong here. You see, this is shown enough buffoonery and shenanigans. Yes, Lord. Ain't no way I'm going to stand there and watch you pour gasoline in my living room and wait to hear you rant and rave and cry about you want my credit card. So see, this leads me to think, ain't too much wrong with him because he willingly went and got the petrol. And then you have to ask yourself where he got it from. And the only place I can think of is the gas station, which you would have to pay for the petrol. Because I don't know anybody giving away free gasoline. Quit playing. So he has enough sense to go to a gas station, put gasoline into a container, and then bring it back, threaten you, and then ask also if what? I don't get your credit card, I'm gonna burn your house down. And using meth as well, a very lethal drug. So that lets me know he's got way more sense than the average disabled individual. Quit playing. How about you let your brother stay in that jail, homegirl, and let him work out his own problems for himself? Because first of all, ain't no way I'd be taking care of him 40 years, and I understand there are people, before some of you get jiggy, who need assistance because they are mentally disabled, mentally handicapped, cannot live on their own. But I got a feeling homeboy can maintain for himself, because I would not be wrestling with the devil in my own house and worrying about him burning down my damn house. Because you see, he could have went in a back room and lit a room up and kept on going. But see, he has more sense than this article's letting on, because he made sure to dump the fuel first, get the lighter, and then say, what? I need your credit card. Basically alluding to the fact, give me your card. If not, I'll burn the house down. See what I'm saying? So he's got a whole lot more sense than a mentally disabled individual. This is sure enough crazy, because I would have laid his tail out right there in that living room. I would either laid him out or ran out the door. But one thing for sure, he would not be returning to my home, period. Bottom line. The fact they mentioned he has an unknown disorder. Well, how's it he has an unknown disorder, but he's not taking his medicine? So that leads me to wonder, as I state, are you not watching your brother? Are you not feeding him? Are you not checking on him, watching him to see that he's taking his medicine? Because the article states he's had run-ins with the law, physical altercations. So that leads one to believe that he is violent. He gets violent, and perhaps he gets violent because he's not taking his medicine. And that leads me to say, how is it that you have this man living in your house for 40 years, your brother, and he has violent streak? How long are you going to babysit this grown-ass man in your house that has the propensity for violence and threatening to burn your house down? And you better make sure you get all that gasoline up in case one of you decide, if you do smoke, light a match and blow the whole damn building up. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hopefully she will have some sense about herself, and she won't be taking in no more boarders. Do you understand what I'm saying? Family or not. You can't stay here. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. Shawnee V, I hope this one does you right, because, honey, I had to do a retake. Yes, I did. But anyway, this is the craziest story I have seen thus far. And as I stated, it could have been a very bad situation. I don't want to make light of what he allegedly tried to do, but it was funny nonetheless, because I knew if he wanted to burn that house down, he would have went in there and lit it up. He could have done it from outside. He didn't even have to go inside. He was trying to get her money, which shows me he's not that mental. He's got a whole lot of sense. Thanks for joining me, and until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Bye-bye.